Location, location, location. Woo!
I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and I specialize in homes near Disney World.
Hey, I'm Victor Naraki, and I'm here in this community today on this beautiful June 1st morning. My customers are closing tomorrow. They're not in town, so I am doing the walkthrough. Take a look after this spiffy opening. Stay tuned right after this spiffy opening. Right after this. So you're looking at the house for the very first time.
It is exceeding expectation at the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World. And now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. Hey, everyone. Here's Manny. He's a good boy. Look at Manny. He's a good boy. So can everybody hear me? Tell me where you're watching from if you can. Just tell me where you're viewing. I decided not to go into the field today because I figured some of the offices might end up being closed. It's Mother's Day. And I wouldn't get the biggest attendance, but I wanted to cover this one community because it's come up a lot recently, and because it's a very, very hello kitty. It's a very good opportunity. We're talking about townhomes in the high 200s, so you mean 300. And single family homes starting at like 350, which, for something that's 16 miles from Disney, and it's not highway miles. You could get there without the highway. Let me show you where it is. I'll show you on the map. Oh, Worcester, Massachusetts. Yay. I used to be part of my territory. What's that big furniture store in Worcester, Massachusetts? The big one. It's huge. It's like an old factory. I enjoyed going there. Okay, so we're down at the bottom. The community that I'm talking about today, Horse Creek. I don't like any of the ways that they're showing you to go, but I mean, obviously, I don't want to go all the way around Celebration. That'd be silly. Um, yeah, that's a long way. But if you see where it says 29 minutes, you'd go take the left. And then there's a Old Lake Wilson, which would take you right to the 192, and then you could zip up World Drive. Rotman's, yes, that was one of my favorite places to go. When I used to work in sales training. So don't miss those days. So anyway, so we're going to be talking about this community. It is, and I've got tours that I took through uh, four different homes, and the differences in the price point and everything that they include. So let's get right to it. Unless you have some questions about something, which I would love to, uh, talk about. Okay, so let's go. Let's start. Now, the thing about this model, they have these models anywhere. This is the highest, I think, priced, but they have one at $440, and then another at $444, and that's really the I love this little breakfast bar here. I just love this. Think it's unique, it's really unique. And these are the out the door inventory prices, but everything has been decided for you, the colors and everything. I have a customer closing on one of these in a different community. Now, I love this part of the layout because you've got an ample dining area. So you've got an ample dining area, and then behind it is an office space. Now, I could see someone using that for the kids in nursery, play area. I mean, you want the kid in the same level as you, but it also makes it is a great office. It's not a good bedroom because it doesn't have a closet. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, I was closing the doors. So that's the office space. Now, this model does have a covered lanai as an option. So sometimes they put it in, sometimes they don't when they're making an inventory home. If it's a custom, you got to request it. And of course, they don't come with these big patios. This is for the model home. I do like how they decorate these models, with the woodwork and stuff, but that, of course, is not included. So I recorded this just on Friday. Oh, I wish I got a shot. I hope I got a shot of the atrium here, because it's really open when you walk in. I don't know if I probably got that on the way down. So it's got a laundry room at the top of the stairs. Now, of course, it's like things like cabinets and stuff like that. That's an add-on. That's a nice sized living space. All, I actually would like to see what this looks like in the for 540. Probably got a lot of options. And this is a very good size youth bedroom, because that's a queen size bed. If you have any questions or anything, just say it while we're walking through these. Ample closet, not a walk-in closet, but ample closet. This is a pretty good size loft space. Okay, Nicole has a question. Does this one have spray foam in the attic? No, it doesn't. This is not that builder. It's always something. Oh, God, I'm getting so fat. It's always something you could do later on. Hey, Donna. Yeah, for those who are joining, I didn't go live today because it's Mother's Day, and I just thought, I'd like to try this because I was out on Friday checking stuff. So I said, you know what, let me pre-record. I love that turtle. It's so cute. Love turtles. Of course, they'd ruin my business because they come with their own house. Thank you, Donna. Yes, go to celebratingflorida.com. And I did post a link in here to all the units that are available within this community. So it's in the description of this video. I should get some background music playing. Let me see about this. This would be a good idea. I never did that before. Da-da. So this is, now I'm going to be showing you an actual, right after this, I'm going to show you one that's available in this model, the price point and everything. Right now, I'm going to tell you it's a softer market. So when you come to new construction, you know, you could make a reasonable offer and it, you know, it may get accepted. They usually have things like paying a good deal of your closing costs if you're for example, you know, if you're using their lender and getting a loan, and sometimes they'll come down a little in the price. So right now it's a soft market. Years ago. So it's I have to ask if the recessed lighting that you're seeing is standard or an option. I was going to ask, but the lady was working with a customer while I was leaving. But I say I love recessed lighting. They call them hi-hats too. I just don't like sitting in the dark ever. I'm liking this background music. This is a very good, for a 440 home, this is a very good size primary bedroom. Probably have the size somewhere. I could show a. Yeah, it's 12 by 18. The other bedrooms are 12 by 12 and 11 by 12. There's one 12 by 10 and there's one 11 by 10. Those are decent size. They got an extra foot or two. Oh yeah, this is some kind of tells you the temperature of your water, and what they're just telling you there is you may get a different model of the one that they have. But this is on a 440 house. That's awesome. I do like the solid fiberglass bases because if mine has been a nightmare to clean. You know, dual vanity, all that stuff. What I always think it's funny is on the designs, they never tell you what the size of the walk-in closet is. Okay, so that's that one. But let me show you. Okay, I'm going to show you an ad on my website for this home. So it's 44990. Okay. It's 2,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And they've got ones that are move-in ready. So it's, now this is for those who are joining. For those who are joining me, I want to show you where we are. And as I said, look, they dropped $10,000. The market's very soft now. If you need to move, that would be an indicator. Okay, so we're in Davenport. Okay, to get to Disney, I would take the second route that they have here where it says 29 minutes. But I wouldn't get onto the 4 because if you see right there, the 4's got congestion. Right where it says 417. I would take a road called Old Lake Wilson, which is just before you get onto the 4. So I'm losing viewers. I can't believe it. I'm all this scintillating conversation. See, I kind of had a feeling that today would be okay. So now I'm going to show you the Gasparilla model by the same builder. Now, here's the great news about a Gasparilla. Gasparillas are about 410. They have one at 408. Yeah, they have one at 408, which is what we're looking at. This is 408, this house. All done, ready to move in. They weren't crowing, but there were some roosters across the street. These people probably lived there for half a century with just trees in front of them. It's kind of sad. I just had a flash. Did I give the lady back her keys? Yes, I did. There is a place you could put a jukebox. So as you enter, you get a half bath. This is a very unique layout. I mean, in the back there, you see the pantry, and then you see this galley kitchen. It's a unique layout. And it's got, those little extra features. They offered me that button for my garbage disposal. It was $175. I always remember the prices. It was like $175 for that. I'll reach under the cabinet. So no refrigerator. But something like this, 408. They have all these 2 stories and single stories are 4 bedrooms minimum. They don't go above 2.5 baths. And they all have 2-car garages. And we're talking about being, you know, 30 minutes to Disney. It's 30 minutes. I'm going by, should say miles. It's 16 miles to Disney. And it's not highway miles. It's, driving minimum, some 50-50 highway. Nice big, I love the way they've done these showers with the tiles all the way to the ceiling. That is an extra feature. When you buy a new home, they charge you for making the tiles all the way to the ceiling. If anybody has any questions about anything real estate related around Disney World, please just shout it out. Nice size primary closet. So this is ready to move in. I mean, they've done their final inspections on this. I love this covered lanai. Now, the backyard is not really that private, but obviously you can fence it. I love covered lanais. I think it's so great when they're added on. I don't like it when you have to pay a bunch of money for it. And laundry room at the top of the stairs. As I remember, it was big enough to put some storage area in there too. So you could store stuff and then, and this is a good size loft space. That's a nice size storage area. And a little character with the angled walls. That's always nice. Any questions today? Anything? What I like about this community is that it's got some really good named builders. This builder has a very good reputation. I've sold, I think I'm going to be on my 3rd sale with them soon. And I haven't had issues. I do like when they could put two windows in a bedroom. Not many questions today. toilets are always up. But you know what I've learned is the reason they put them up is so that they can air out, so that they don't get mildew underneath the rim. Even seeing that at hotels, it's gross, but I'm seeing it at hotels. So we're going to have, next I'm going to go to a home that is 330 in this community. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Good question, Nicole. I'm going to freeze it right there. The HOA fees and the community features. Well, a little higher, but they include stuff. Now, if you got a pool, it's got a community pool. All right. And a playground and an amenity center. And then it's got 1 gigabyte of internet. So, and that's for $176 a month. That's the CDD. That's included in your taxes. And then the HOA is $49 a month. So you know me, I don't like HOA fees if you don't really feel like you're getting something for it. But I think this is pretty good features for this community. Oh, I like the tile backsplash. Yes, real tile. It's a small area. I think sometimes I see people, they'll say, oh, they didn't tile the backsplash. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. But you know what? That's a very personal choice. You could have that done in a day. And you could pick the color you want if it wasn't done. So I wouldn't sweat those things. I think that's silly. This is a good size, it's a 2-car garage. They do have it's like a hybrid water heater, so you could get the water really hot quickly. And it's got the MyQ. So it's a higher end garage door opener. For me, I love that because if I ever get worried, did I shut the garage door? I always know just by going on an app. And look at this front with the stone. This is just over 400 with this stonework. And I hope I point this out. Wait till you see this. I got to point this out to you. That's smart, Victor. Go and do here, I'll go back. Okay. There you go. Brick pavers for the driveway instead of cement. I think that is a really big add-on. Just makes the house look so much nicer. You never have to worry about your driveway cracking. Because I'll tell you, the worst photographs are of driveways. I will say now, mine I had to go and power wash it and seal it. But it looks beautiful now. It looks really nice. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, I did point it out. That's a great add-on. That's not a cheap add-on. So I thought that was a really good house to show on this live stream. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you Give me 1 second. I want to pull this up. I thought I pulled it up before. I didn't. Okay, 2 seconds. I'm just going to my website and looking for this 426. Oh, well, wasn't able to find it. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to move on to the 330 house. On. Yikes. Give me a break. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Technical problems here. I can't seem to. Okay, so this house is 330 as you see it. And they range in price between 331 to 370. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Now, by the way, I just got to tell you, this is one of the most unique layouts that I've ever seen. I thought it was adorable. Look at this with the pass-through. I thought that was great. Now, okay, I'm going to point out something here. for this price point, this is like a Formica countertops. There's no stone. Stones are pretty expensive. So you could always upgrade later on, which of course is an expense. Nice size closet. I like the way this dining room is laid out. It gives it its own special space, but doesn't take up a lot of extra room. And remember, these houses are in the 30s and 340s. That's pretty good. Something like that. Lots of counter space there, but it is not pull this up. This one's 1780 square feet. Lots of counter space there, but it's not stone. So replacing all that be pretty penny. But lots of cabinet space and a nice big pantry. No refrigerator. And that's laundry room into the garage. So that's pretty convenient. And after this, I'm going to show you 1 or 2 townhomes. The townhomes are in the high 300s. I think this is a steal when you figure a townhome is just $30,000 less. See, I just love the way this looks. I just think that is so neat. It's a unique layout. It really is. Very long closet. The fixtures are very nice, I'll tell you. I always tell you about the benefits of buying new construction. You're going to get double pane windows. Okay. You're going to get a full 1-year warranty, 10 on the structure of the home. Your first year of taxes, you don't pay anything because it hasn't been adjusted yet by taxes. So you don't pay any taxes your first year when you buy new construction. Resale's different. You're going to get your interest rate reduced. Right now, they're reducing interest rates. They're paying in so that you don't pay a high interest rate. Maybe you can get as low as 5. Okay. You can't get those things with with resales because that's all going to come out of the seller's pocket. But it's not just double pane windows. This is great for someone who's going to work at home. All those bedrooms. And I was surprised by this. And a garden tub. I was very surprised by that. All this, 30 minutes to Disney. Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn out the light.
I do love these tray ceilings.
Oh, yeah, you got tray ceilings.
And
I love seeing the houses like this because everything you see is included. There's not going to be any upcharges. You put a nice dining room set there, round dining room. I like the front doors with the panels. Those are all extra things. Barely paying for it. See, now it's got, cement driveway. So, when you're thinking about, these being in the 3s and the other house we saw being in the 4s, you might find that the other one was a better deal for just a little, 20% more. But some people don't have the 20%. Shame that the lawn's dead, but it'll come back. They always do. Okay, so we'll move that. All right, so I'm going to show you again for those people who are joining where we are. Okay, we're the top of the screen is Animal Kingdom. I broke it out to Animal Kingdom. I don't like the way they sent. Either way, they sent this to go because it should. I would have taken Old Lake Wilson. Old Lake Wilson is sort of in the middle, right where you see 29 minutes. And I think it would cut 5 minutes off your drive to Disney. So anyway, and you don't want to get caught in a traffic jam in this area because this is what happened to me. I'm sorry, I can't resist that. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about townhomes in this community. So this townhome this would be in the high 200s, 290, 295.
Front door open.
He's going into what would be the garage. They have units in the 290s to 312. I think they're great, but if I'm spending 312, I'd rather spend 20 more and get a single family home. And just stating what's obvious, this has the backyard area, not so nice. I've seen better townhomes utilize the space in the backyard. Half bath. But what I love about townhomes is they have all the benefits of a condo, very lock and leave. So if you need something where you're just going to, pull your car in, you're going to go to the parks for a couple of days and drive out, or you need a second home somewhere, this is a perfect opportunity. You cannot short-term rental in this community. Great place for a jukebox. That in front of us is the laundry area. Good sized bathroom. Step-in shower. I mean, this is in 1,500 square feet. Or how much square feet? 1,373. Isn't it? This is the end unit or the? Oh no, this is the end unit. Okay, so might be a little bit more. I want the bathroom. Yeah, I want to steal that. I don't see Alyssa and Neil on my live stream today. I don't know. Must be celebrating Mommy's Day. Pretty good turnout for 14 people during Mother's Day. I appreciate every one of you who's coming to watch this. And we're going to have one more townhome after this.
Front door open.
Oh, smart home. You know, and so if you're going to be getting something that you're going to be using occasionally until you retire down here, it's a great opportunity. Okay, and I want to play this.
I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and I specialize in living near Disney World. I work directly with you. I'm not a referral agent. A referral agent takes your name, takes your number, and then sells you to a random agent for a stake in that commission. When you call me, you get me. And I am there for you from the initial consultation through to closing and all the steps in between. You get me. Now, if you want to reach me, visit disneyatyourdoorstep.com for all my links, and you will get me.
So thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to take you to one more. This is the last townhome. This is in the 290s. One thing I want to say before we move on to the last house is recently I just want to remind you guys, when you're buying new construction, the price of having me is included in the sale price. I recently had a customer who's been watching my streams go to all the places that I've told her about without me. And it was very disheartening. It was really disappointing. You know, I'm not forcing you to buy with me, but if I'm the one that told you where all these places were and her sale fell through because of not thinking ahead, I would have caught the problem. I've sold, now I'm on to my 25th D.R. Horton sale next week. 25 D.R. Horton sales. Been very happy. I'd say 24 out of the 25 times. And this is an express. This is quartz countertops. It's a good size, kitchen. Squeaky doors drive me crazy. See, that's what I was saying, and I try to be, give my personal opinion. These lanais are not, I just don't think they were done very well. I would have at least fenced them in. Nice view, though. I mean, it's a dry retention pond, but got some trees and stuff like that. At least with this one. There's going to be over 100 more units. "15 people. Where's everybody watching from?" So yeah, I'm going to be signing off soon. Now I got 15. Anybody who watches this, go back, watch the whole thing. It'll be posted in just a few minutes after I sign off. So it's a 1-car garage, but 2 parking spaces out front. So technically you could have 3 cars there. Did I take a deep breath before walking up a flight of stairs? Harrier's a good brand. I've had it in 3 different houses. So I've been happy with them. Shared bath. I'll be direct with you. These bedrooms are fairly small, but they're kids' bedrooms, so I would be putting a twin-size bed in here. I always stay humble. And it's very difficult because I'm so amazing. So they're using it as an office. Now this, I gotta tell you, for a primary bedroom in a townhome, this is a very nice size. That's a king-size bed. I know I'm going to go. I always like to feel the paneling. I should have paneling like that somewhere in my house, but I don't. Molding and stuff, I don't. Didn't do that. Pretty nice. I don't like shower curtains in a. I would see about getting that replaced with the glass door, but It's a good sized closet. I think it was like 7 feet across. Now, where was the laundry room? Did I see that? That's what I like. Yeah, that was great. That's a nice little extra, extra window is so terrific. And that'll be it. So, okay, so that was the 1, 2, 3, 5. We went to 5 different models. Yeah, 5 different models. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about anything that I mentioned? We got 17 viewers. Yay! Oh, and I'm signing off. Oh, but what a bummer. What a bummer. So, I will tell you that closer to Disney, there's some new construction opening up. I'm hoping to be seeing a lot of stuff in the next couple of months. I'm going to be at a new community that is 3 miles from Disney. I can't wait for that to open. I think it's great. There is, so they're going to have a model home, I think in probably 30 days. So I'm excited about that. Oh, you're welcome, Nadine. So let's see, where else do I, let me take that banner down. Let's see what else is going on that's really neat. Unfortunately, one of my favorite communities has closed out. That was an over 55 community. And I've sold, you'd think I was a millionaire the way I talk. I've sold 12 homes in that community over the 4 years. And that's like the highest number. And honestly, it's not because of anything that I did special. I think it's because the product itself was reasonably priced, good quality, and stayed on time and on budget. And there wasn't any, everything was, it was all inventory built. So there wasn't any like fussing around with different features that you could get and stuff. No nickel and diming you to death. Usually that's my biggest complaint when people buy a custom home, is that everything costs so much more money and you thought it was included. Okay. So anyway, but you know what? In resale, their prices are a lot more competitive than with the new construction. They're slightly lower. So there's going to be resales in that community. It's an over 55 community, and it's going to have great connection to Disney. So any last questions about anything before we sign off? I'm going to play this for fun. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
You got a link?
Buying or selling a home, visit celebratingflorida.com or follow me on social media.
I just love that. Okay, so and one thing I want to tell you about, there's other communities that make these same homes, okay, that I showed you today. If you go a little further out to Haines City, that reduces it slightly. But if you go over to Kissimmee, that raises it slightly. So what I showed you today is a more cost-effective way to get near Disney without being in the 500s and 500s and 600s and stuff. But single family homes in the 300s near Disney, this is where you want to go. If you go out to Lake Alfred, for example, you can get a nice home out there, and sometimes you can hit the traffic on the 4, and it's not too bad. But if you got to work, for example, in Celebration or something like that, it could be a big drive. So these roads here to get to Disney, there's only like certain sections that are congested, but it's a lot less money than being in other communities like Winter Garden and stuff like that. This is not a kid's room. This is my office because I sell Disney. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching today. I appreciate it. And if you came in a little later, you can watch it on playback, and you can always email me, victor@celebratingflorida.com, with any questions. Thanks for watching. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook @Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.